Hi, everybody. I'm Emily Fazioli, and retired. Um, I'm a retired Spanish teacher at this school, at Keystone Middle School, and I'm also a ninth grader at Trinity High School. One of my Here are my favorite activities to do in the holidays. Since I'm Christmas is my my holiday is Christmas and New Year's makes me feel happy. So I decided to do a happy feeling happy worksheet. It it focuses on being happy, being cheerful, pleased, and glad, and we feel all of those good things. It it focuses on times we might feel happy and when we feel how our body's feeling. And to understand happy, you can you can learn what are some times people might feel happy. When you feel happy, what does your body feel like? And right about the time you feel happy, and what is it like? I hope Christmas time and New Year's is making the best happy things. I hope you have a happy wonderful season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you guys soon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ruby Guerrero, and I'm in the ninth grade student at Trinity High School. One of my favorite things, One of my favorite things to do in how when during snow days, if it's a snow or during Christmas, I like to do a weather forecast. I look up the all you have to do is look up a local weather forecast to complete this page. So you can do this every day. Like today's day, location, current temperature, and conditions, weather conditions. Tomorrow, and what about the next day's high temperature forecast, low and high, and forecast. And it will also tell you about what you will wear tomorrow, and what could you do outdoors tomorrow. I hope this brings you good memories, and I'll see you guys when you come back from winter break. Anyway, January Sano, and I'm a ninth grade student. Um, Here, I at Trinity High School. I'm here paired up with someone I just know. Hi, I'm Grace Hartel, and I'm a ninth grade student here at Trinity High School. So we're so excited. Me and Goose playing a 2026 drawing thing. Is it? Yes, and we decided to come up with our own imaginate own things, and he plan we plan lots of things, don't we? Okay, my one of my favorite things to do on New Year's Day is a kind of drawing, uh, a wonderful unique drawing. It's my favorite 2026. All I do is draw 2026 of bubble letters, and I take big areas, make a shape in that big area, and then I put different lines and shapes, and um, eventually patterns. Maybe, I use you if you're gonna do this, you can use any colors you want. Doesn't have to be the realistic color of this. Make sure you use crayons and markers. When we're done with that, we sketch a background which will also be colored in with using crayons and markers. I did a lot. I did some black here, and then I blend the green, and the orange, and the blue, and the purple, and the pink. And I did blending of pink and purple to get more edges and some realistic things I cannot tell like that. And then Goose had a wonderful idea to use the thing you did not use before. He did it all by himself. It's this. Goose did this and blah blah blah. He did it. He was using this. He did use crayons and markers for this, but he used the. Please get this. It's at Job Lots and hometown New Jersey and New Jersey. Um, it's a professional graphic pencils, man. It's 8B to 2H pencil. It's good for drawing too, if we like. And then here's this, and the only thing he used is a blending stick. That's kind of cool. So he did it. He used these blending stick on the 2s and the 0 and the 6. So, on the 2, on the bottom, the 2 on the top left corner, he used markers, and then on this 2 on the bottom left corner, he used color pencils, and that was a good example. Yeah, that was like a best example I did. Okay, and 6, he only used crayons for this, and then on the 0, it was everything he likes, like everything he used. I mean, that was like the best project I've been added to. Like, Jacob Rudolph just said, "Can you do a project that has to do with this?" I mean, Jacob Rudolph? Yes, yes, him, yes. Oh my God, bro, he just asked for that. All right, I hope everyone can do some lots of fun, lots of art, in 2026. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry still a wonderful season, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. Also have a great year. We're looking forward to see you guys in 2026 at Keystone City. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a happy holidays as well. Bye.
Hi everybody, I'm Jella Varga, and I'm a ninth grader here at Trinity High School, and a former science teacher at Keystone Middle School. I have one of my favorite things to do on my holiday that will be better for that will be excellent for you to do for December, and as well as for January. It is making a New Year's, Hanukkah, Christmas, holidays, birthdays, or New Year's card. On the first top, you can please do this because it's the best idea you can do for your gift for your parents or your siblings, all that good stuff. So the first number 1 is a card opening we're just a greeting. You can choose one, like dear, 2, hi, hello, dear friend, dear either your family, dear teacher, dear friend or family. And then right here it says the number 2 says messages. Choose one holiday or 1 or 2 messages. It could be Hanukkah, it could be Christmas, it could be Happy Holidays, it could be birthdays, it can be New Year's. Just do the best. If you're gonna do Hanukkah, you can do Happy Hanukkah, wishing you a joyful Hanukkah. Happy Festival of Lights. May your Hanukkah be bright and happy. Wishing you a piece of happiness at this Hanukkah. For Christmas, you can do Merry Christmas, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. Hope you have a happy and joyful Christmas. May your Christmas be filled with love and cheer. Warm wishes for a Merry Christmas. If you could do a neutral Happy Holiday. Happy Holidays, wishing you a happy holiday and good cheer. Sending you warm holiday wishes and hope your holidays are happy and relaxing. Best wishes this holiday season. If it's someone else's birthday and during winter break, you can put in happy birthday, wishing you a fun happy birthday, hoping your birthday is awesome, happy great birthday, and wishing you have a year full of happiness. And for New Year, you can You can do New Year's now, which is Happy New Year, wishing you a happy and healthy New Year. Cheers to the New Year. Hope the New Year's brings your happiness. A best wish for the New Year ahead. And then the closing, you have to choose one. From love, with love, sincerely, best wishes, your friend. Thank you, and yours truly. I hope this will. I hope you can do this good activity from now when you're out of school, and do some. And this is something you can do during the winter break. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, and for celebrating their birthdays on December 24th through January. And happy birthday to all the children who are celebrating their birthdays this on 2026. Hey everyone, hi friends, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. I'm Dov Shelley. I'm a music teacher at Keystone Middle School and I'm a freshman at Trinity High School. I have one of my favorite things to do about Christmas is to practice social skills. Since the students in the special education class has unified partners, and they're practicing and this is to help them practice socializing, connecting, and communicate. I have a packet for you to do for you can do during winter break. It's some packets. It has like at least it says 5 pages. The first page is what do you say when. It focuses on different social situations, and focus on what to say in different social situations. Like for example, some students were cutting, and some students were writing things down. Like if we see a friend in the hallway, you can say hi. If your friend wants to borrow a video game, you can say sure. If it's somebody's birthday, you can say happy birthday. A lot of things you could do that has to do with community. This work focuses on communication and connecting with others. We have 2 pages of staying in topics. So we worked on staying a topic was important during conversations. We switch our topic, we make it feel as other people. They have topics, they have responses. For example, my sister wants to go to the movies this weekend, and your response will say, "What will you see?" This focuses on socialization, and connecting with others. And there's another staying on topic. So my social skills class figured out what could they say, and just staying on a topic. So we're working on staying on a topic that way, and our unified partners, which is going to visit their gym to work on their socialization and social skills, and to work on how to keep our conversations going. After that, we learn how to ask questions, and it's important to ask other people questions, and it helps them. It focuses on getting to know unified partners and peer leaders better, and have a deep conversation. And for each given topic, they wrote 2 questions. What would they ask someone about the topic? So this works on both socialize, connect, communicate, and they focus on imagining a conversation, and nobody asks questions like that. This will be a really short conversation, and we focus on why do they think asking questions are important, and it's important, and then to tell them and they focus on how to keep teach the students how to keep the conversation going. Now, when we come back from winter break, we're going to work on topics of conversations, which is figure out what to talk about. It can be hard for them. About figuring out what to talk about can be hard. People like to talk about different topics, not just the same ones all the time. And everyone also has different interests. So you're gonna use a pencil. So they will be giving three topics that they can use to have a conversation with each person. So they are thinking about three topics of conversations that they are the favorite. Would it be okay to talk about those with three people? Would you pick above why and then choose why or why not? This is to help them get the conversation going. All of those five packets work on the socialization, the connection, the communication. It's everything and friendship skills. I hope you I hope you guys continuing socializing, connecting, communicating, and learn about friendship skills. And we're looking forward to see you guys soon. If you're in my social skills class in block B13, I will see you guys soon. Hi everybody, I'm Madison Cadigan, and I'm a former math teacher at Keystone Middle School. I'm a paraprofessional at Keystone Middle School, and a ninth grade student at Trinity High School. And to be completely fair, I'm not fat. I would like to share what you can do to practice. You can and this is a fun worksheet. It says, what time do you? This is your own pace. This is what you can do on your own. The first one says, what time do you wake up? What time do you brush your teeth? What time do you go to school? What time do you eat lunch? What time do you eat dinner? And what time do you go to bed? These are your own things. Not somebody else's, but your own. I hope you can continue working on telling time skills. Hi everybody, I'm Moose Shop, and I'm a band student at the Keys Trinity High School. What I do, I take my trumpet home today. I take my trumpet home at the end of the last day when we come back. Well, at last day before winter break, and I worked on my Agarsibo, and um. And I use the notes, and then I do what I use to manage my time, to work on my Agresivo. The best thing I can work with Agresivo is use my note. So, like, it measures 1 through 4. I do the 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 in. So thanks. Let's make some get your music. Let's get started. Let's get started.
It's time to play with Keystone Middle School. When kids celebrate Music Day, they learn about academic performance, life skills, stress relief, brain development, music terminology, reading music, instrument families, connecting music to history and culture. Let's rock to the music appreciation curriculum.
Dear band students, I hope you continue working on Agro during the winter break. Make sure you're coming along with the Steamboat, Frozen, and Salvation. See you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, I'm Mrs. Dunnigan. I'm the assistant principal for 10th and 12th graders at Trinity High School. I'm also a um, I'm also a ninth grader here at Trinity High School, and one of my favorite holiday activities. I'll show you. It's a Christmas tree counting. If you a student that you does not didn't learn addition or what or above yet, you can work on Christmas tree counting. All you have to do is count the sections on each tree and write the number on the line. So let's do this one. All you have to do is count the section of the trees and write the number down. For example, on the first corner, you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 9. And then you just write 9. You just have to count the triangles. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to see you guys soon. Happy New Year's.
Hi, my name is Fufa Sheep. I'm a ninth grader at Trinity High School. My holiday activity that I've been doing is the holiday lights on my art in Mr. Patel's art class. I use crayons and markers to blend things together. I in the blue in the red, in the orange, I use crayons first and then the markers. And then you can see the brown. I did a little bit of crayon and a little bit of marker. So I did crayons here, and the half of it I did crayons first and then the markers on top. I did some things easier to blend well, so it's actually showing up. With the red, it didn't work at all, so I did use crayons and markers on top, but then the red didn't, was the one that didn't get complete. The black, I did crayons first and markers on top. I did the black and gray. It almost smears, so it's okay. I hope that will continue throughout the year. See you guys soon. Bye. Hi everyone, this is Isabella, and we just got a game that might be great for you to enter in your wish list on your holiday wish list for next year. It is a 6 conflict and resolution game. There are like 6 wonderful games that you guys can do. It could be that you guys can have fun and enjoy with. So it has it can be like, it could be for building language or fine motor skills and all those like good stuff here, like all this good stuff. So let me just get everything and out here. It could be for like building language skills. It could be once again, it could be from fine motor skills, or it could be from building language. All those good stuff that you guys can do. So for building languages, you can so for if you're doing building languages, you could do a board game. There is 2 of them. One of them is you can do the spinning situation board game, and the are you a bully thing. So if you're doing a spinning situation, you're going to roll your dice to move forward and read the statement on the spinner, on the space you land, and then you go to spin the spinner. So if a spinner lands on me, come up with a solution that benefits you in the scenario. Or if a spinner lands on them, you can come up with a solution that benefits to the other person. Or if it's all, come up with a solution that benefits everyone in the scenario. If you think go solution, stay where you are. If you cannot move back where you were. The first player to the finish wins. Like, here's example. Like So there's you need to buy a school bag. You want to get the latest school style, but your parents have asked you to get a more practical bag. If it's me, you can do the practical bag is for me, or what you can come up with the scenario. If it's them, you can benefit. You can come up with come up with the other person, or if it's all you can come up with with all your like everybody in there. Okay, and also for fine motor skills, you can practice like how to roll your dice, and also you can use these. Probably those are a bag of chips. Like there's a lot in there, so I love to use this every day. It's so cute. That's wonderful. And also, there is a um persuasion pot, or and a shark, jellyfish, and turtles. So what you do is, so the shark says is create conflict, avoid conflict is jellyfish, and turtle is handle conflict. That would be good for building language skills. So you have to do is look at the back. And it says, John forgot to bring his homework to school. When he asked by a teacher, he takes a deep breath, tells her the truth, and said, he will bring tomorrow. Bring it tomorrow. The teacher is happy. Is he a shark, a turtle, a shark or turtle or jellyfish? So they look at like the animal here, and it says a turtle. So think about it, it's a turtle, and if it's a jellyfish, this is Amber lets the bully at school snatch her lunch money, and she does not have anything to say to anyone. So she's a shark, jellyfish, or turtle. So that might be a jellyfish because there's an image that says you know. And for a shark, Sally is watching TV at a friend's house and decides to grab the TV remote and put on only what she wants to watch. Is she a shark, jellyfish, or turtle? And it says a turtle, so it's so you can create a concept, avoid a conflict, create a conflict, and avoid the conflict, or handle with your conflict. So if it's a shark, it's creating a conflict. And avoid conflict is a jellyfish, and if it's a turtle, you're handling your conflicts. So it's like a good good thing to do. If you're doing a persuasion pot, you take turns choose a counter, and it plays in the middle of the pot. For example, none of them are gonna fit in here. And for each counter placed on the pot, discuss how you might feel, and then discuss how you might handle the situation in the most positive and persuasive manner. Being bullied, I might feel like mad because they do something bad. Like I might ignore that. So good thing to do when you feel that way. Next one says, being accused of something you didn't do. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. I think this is something you can do. I think this is something you can do at home, like, and during your winter break, or or maybe others. You can like at home, at school, or at home. It's a good situation. It's wonderful and amazing. Like how I come up with it. That's a good one. That's good. The next one is like a compromise burgers. Oh, I'm supposed to be an art class. All you do is I'm gonna go with something you might not know. If there's something you might not know, it's okay. Like Chloe feels she does not get much time with her other friend. That the cheese will be in the third side. There's 5 different scenarios that you need. Like there's a spinach, there's a probably a sausage, there's also well, I would suggest to do this first, to the kind of like a bread first, and or find another one that says Chloe wants to play with another friend. There's something you can think. There might be some things you can think of. There might be Emma wants to play with Chloe. That might be the beginning, and I'll send you some pictures. I'll send you some pictures of how you put it together. Okay. I think there are different scenarios. Especially you are in social skills class. It's so fun. Emma is feeling ignored by Chloe. That might be. There's something you might don't want to do, but yes. Yes, there's lots of things you can do at home when you're having fun in art. I think they can all play together. Might work. Yeah, I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. Yep. So, and oh yeah, I forgot. You can also do a calm meter. Keep calm meter. All you do is like the good side is a lower, and the higher one is like when you feel angry. The bottom one says I'm feeling amazing, happy, relaxed, calm, okay. And then the bad ones are not okay, upset, angry, fired up, or explode. Thank you very much, and I hope that will help you throughout the season.